Today we're gonna try a new tactic, okay? I have something here for us, okay? So today we're gonna try Ramola laugh track. What do you think? What do you think, dude? What do you think? No, I don't want to. There's no booze. Everyone loves it. Everyone loves my comedy here, dude. Don't boo me. Stop. 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 I'm making myself laugh at serious, guys. We're gonna get serious, okay? Post an ear emoji if you're listening right now. Right now. You have 10 seconds to post an ear emoji. We're gonna watch this. We're gonna watch this video. I'm actually pointing at the video right now. I'm actually gonna focus, dude. I'm gonna put in effort, believe it or not. We're gonna break down Asuka, okay? Let me explain something. I've watched this already. I've watched all of it. But this is important because I feel like if I didn't watch all of these already, I would not be able to understand what was going on. Here's the sad thing. If you've watched my YouTube, or honestly, if you've just watched my stream recently, you probably are like, wow, she hates Arxis. And you know what? I'm very unhappy with Arxis. But I will say, I've been pacified by Arxis with this release because I think honestly Asuka is very cool. I'm gonna give you 2 reasons why I like Asuka, right? I like Invoker and I like spellbooks and Yu-Gi-Oh. This is just basically both of those things, dude.
According to today's numbers,
oh, this guy is a
there
nerd.
are 68,487,109
oh, he's so nerdy.
child laborers under the age of 14.
Wait, what? The original nerd emoji. So I saw this and I was like, oh, he's cool as fuck. They released the starter guide last night. I'm gonna explain how I view it right now, and we're gonna maybe see if I'm right or wrong. He has 3 decks you can choose from, and then he has to basically get the right card in between it. He can swap between them, and he can get rid of them and gain new ones depending on how much he has, and he has to balance mana as a secondary resource. I think that's right. He feels like a Yu-Gi-Oh character. I love shit like this. So like in Exerd, everything is so difficult, but a lot of things are so difficult that I'm like, it's nice having easy things to do. And in Strive, I'm like, most things are really approachable. It's gonna be nice to have something complicated to go through. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be really fun learning this, I think. Do not call me a fucking nerd. Why are you guys so hyped for his shoes?
Spells,
oh, I see why. Those are nice. He does have nice shoes. He does have the J's. This actually is so huge. I feel like this is almost like 120, right? Like this looks like 115, 120, like, or at least maybe 109. It looks quite bad without mana. With mana, this looks like he's like 1 or 0.96. Like it's a big difference. It's very Nago-esque.
Mana can be recovered with certain spells or the recover mana move. Spell. A large variety of spells are available through chat.
When I look at this character, I think everyone is like, wow, he's so cool, he's so awesome. But I feel like they're gonna have the Strive effect, dude. They're gonna be like, why would I play Asuka when I can just pick like Leo and run you over or some shit? Get ready for that one, dude. Get ready for that one.
Set length.
Look at the gravity rod, dude. What do you think about the gravity rod? It's funny because a lot of people are hyping up his spells, and obviously they're really important, and how he works is very interesting. But I feel like honestly, you're probably gonna sweat mana so hard. The thing about it is you don't really know how he fights without it. Let's say you're in mid-range, you have no mana. Like, how do you play that? There's not been a lot of focus on how he plays outside of just his mechanic. Like, this is basically like 8 minutes of his mechanic and how it works, which admittedly is very important. But I feel like if that's the case, that's already kind of a big problem. Everyone in the chat's like, just don't run out of mana. Other characters don't have that sort of restriction, right? Even if his zoning is fucked up, like even if he can do some really cheap stuff, already this character, by nature of his resource, could be really good if he finds something that's super broken. And if it works out that way, that's great. But the problem is, if they find something that's just like okay, then he's gonna get run over.
Bookmarks a new spell if one is not currently bookmarked in the selected slot.
Top deck indeed. HP per mana may be better. Because like, even let's say like if you get hit with 0 mana, you may lose the same amount of health from one combo if you get hit. Like either way, like if you have like no mana, you're gonna explode basically.
Each test case has different spells available to bookmark.
So basically, this is his form change. Basically, they shouldn't call it change test case. If they said change form, everyone would understand this character. The fact that they said change test case, everyone's like, what the fuck is this? Does this mean, dude?
Test Case 1, which is equipped at round start, or by pressing punch during this move.
So projectile boy
Test
is
Case
desk
2,
one, desk
which
deck
can
one.
be equipped
Test
by
case 2
pressing
is
kick
mixed up.
during
Honestly, I feel like this is going to be really the one that everyone uses. It's probably going to be like more of an actual mid-range game.
Which
Test
can
case
be
2
equipped
still
by
has
pressing
really
kick
good mid-range options. Like
during
still
this
cubes,
move.
right?
Specialize
Not this one. That one. This low looks so good to me. Test case 3.
which can be equipped
It's a lot of
by
buffs,
pressing
right? And
slash
just like a bunch
during
of
this
different
move.
shit.
Includes many spells with unique effects.
They probably stacked all the projectiles the highest on test 1 so that they incentivize you to use it regardless, because the odds are obviously way more likely for you to hit a projectile in comparison to test case 2 that are more important, right? So I think the idea is that basically more so than just this is the better objective option, they want you to play around odds. Like it's very clear that's the way that they've set it up. Basically it's risk assessment unless you have meter and mana to spare, right? If you don't have meter and mana to spare, there's no point. It's basically your high odds for controlling neutral, right? You see, the reason why I'm saying test case 1, how it works, see this one, there's 6 cards of the projectile, right? There's 6, 5, 5, 5, 1, 1. So these are almost all active spells. The blue ones, I think, are buffed. I don't know what purple signifies exactly. Purple gets stronger the more cards you draw, so that's just better. So think of the number as each card you have in the deck. A lot of this is based around how you want to play odds, likely you are to get something, how much meter you have, how much mana you have, and also, I guess, distance. Once you understand this, it's basically like you can swap between forms. You need to understand how many cards you have in the deck still active, and then kind of play risk reward around it. This is risk reward the character. Do you understand that? This is why I like this character. What does bookmarking mean? It's drawing cards. You're right. It's pot of greed, right? Pot of greed. Upstart Goblin. Yeah, Upstart Goblin. Dark World Dealings. It's also Graceful Charity. Yeah, it's Graceful Charity. I am probably going to play this character. Put this in the corner. Okay, we're good. Dude, the pot of greed kind of smiles like me, doesn't it?
High compression submicron particle sphere releases a powerful projectile forward.
Super
The one
high
that draws
compression.
in
I'm not
spells,
saying that, dude. Even
depending
saying high
on your
compression wore me
situation.
out. I felt it in my
Bookmark.
body. Bookmark full order.
This move allows
This
you
is the
to
nerd
change the
super.
spells in any slots you desire. Inputting punch, kick,
So basically, you get to
slash, or heavy
redraw.
slash
You get to
while the
redraw.
effect is active, will change the spell in each corresponding slot.
Mill for
Pressing
DP, yeah,
dust.
basically. That's gonna be the tech, dude.
If
Honestly,
once
you know what
you're
I
in,
thought
mark
immediately after
or
watching this? Dude, look at how much
Have the
damage
right
his regular
spells on
shit does.
hand, mark, or restore mana.
The fact that they can
Combos.
hit the spells
Making you
too
own
makes this a
opponent.
little more complicated too, because that means like active RPS at this is not good. Like having to actually actively RPS around this is really bad, actually.
Prepare for the opponent's approach,
This projectile like juggles like that, which is new for a projectile like that.
making the
All right, you guys ready to watch this? Dude, he's unlocking the book. That's crazy.
僕の生存確率を計算してるから
I like his Japanese voice. So, not really important. See, like, look at how... Dude, this part looks good. When he's at this section, this looks strong. Actually, wait a second! Wait a second! Dude, this guard crushed. Wait a second. What the fuck? Oh, but he gains meter from each hit of the cube. Dude, this is actually fucked up. Dude, actually, this is so fucked up. I take everything I just said back. Dude, why did they give a character a guard crush projectile, dude? That is a really bad sign. I did not think this through, dude. People complain about Happy Chaos. Dude, this is the same shit as Season 1. Okay? Watch when he gets to act. Dude. He healed recovered mana, started another cube, which again, we've seen if you get anti-aired by this move, he can combo off of it. There's another cube. You could not escape this. This is an actual checkmate into another cube, dude. And then he throws 3 cubes at you, dude. And then he throws a 4th. Dude, that's so fucked up. Dude, that's actually so good. Dude, what the fuck were they thinking? It's very clear to me how they want you to play him or play against him is just run at him. Because if he top decks, he's gonna kill you. Yes, you're basically just encouraged to run at him. You can hit the projectiles. Yeah, like that. See? She should be hitting them, admittedly. But I mean, shit, dude. It's like not even released. She's blasting off. Mana loss is not as big as I expected. Mana loss is pretty minimal, I guess. And yeah, dude, the health cost for mana is actually really low as well. Health cost is so low that actually you'd probably just do that all the time. This part, dude, I don't know what the fuck was going on. Dude, how did that guy throw him? I was so not ready. Uh-oh, lore battle. Obama dropped the most hater-ass message I've ever seen from him. I was impressed. He was like, they just reskinned 9 from Blaze Blue for this one. I was like, that is wild, dude. I respect it. The thing that's fucked up about him, I can tell you right now, how you mash on him is entirely dictated on how many spells he has, which means you have to constantly be looking at his resources. If you're constantly looking at his resources, then you're probably going to fumble. People barely look at concentration from Happy Chaos. So you have to know what spells he gets, what spells he has, understand when he's risky or when he's at a risk, like that, right? And even in that situation, honestly, you may just be able to mash on him. I'm impressed they made a character like this. This section, like when he gets, dude, look at how plus he is. Look at how plus that shit is. Dude, that is fucking crazy. Dude, he was still in block stun. That is like, dude, that is like plus 30. That staff looks fucked up. That staff looks so fucked up. The thing is, I need you to understand this. Think about this. If let's say you cancel this, right? Let's say they both cancel this. Asuka throws another cube, or he does like the big fucking 3 cube. Soul does revolver into it. He could still just kill the projectile. If strikes and projectiles interact, strikes win, which means that it just makes his move stronger. Basically, it buffs his total duration of the move, which means in turn, sometimes even if you have chance, he could still theoretically just kill you for doing a special move into him. His EP looks like ass, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. Look at this rinky dink shit, dude. This DP looks like butt cheeks. So first impressions. Spell tier list is definitely real. I can already tell you right now. I mean, think of how different neutral is when he has, or like the buff staff and loses projectile is so different than if he just throws cubes, dude. It's so funny to me how absolutely wild this character is. He requires so much knowledge, dude. Not something they've done with Strive that often. Like, I think Happy Chaos was a lot. I think Zato is always a lot, but this character is definitely like way more than both of them. I will say, Arxis has pissed me off recently, but they pulled me back in, dude. This character, they made a nerd emoji character for me. Ask W wins again, dude.